Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 51 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series, where I'm finalizing my Apotheosis setup today. Was tweaking a few things between episodes and want to let you know what I got going. So first off, one thing we did last episode was improve our oak log production. Yeah, we're pretty good on oak logs. We have 2048, so having 2048 means that we have more than we can handle, right? Because that means it's getting voided. Yeah, because we only have a drawer of oak logs over here. So 2048, they're maxed out. So that means we are definitely doing really, really good on oak logs. Like, I'm happy about that. So we don't have any power problems, really-ish, terribly yet. So you'll notice there's a couple extra shelves here. Arcana, minus 7.5. Eterna, minus 1.5. So stone shelves are pretty neat. They're easy to make. It's just polished andesite. And it's like the only one that exists. Like, there's not like a higher tier version of it. It's like literally that and you're done. And that will reduce your Arcana. So remember last episode I was telling you guys, Arcana is like a double-edged sword. While it makes certain enchants that are normally rare more common, like looting, it will make other enchants that are normally common more rare, like protection. So I enchanted like a bunch of stuff between episodes and then like looked in here and found out that there was almost no protection at all going on. So now, because I reversed that, I have a bunch more protections and we're like really cool. Oh, look at you being funny about that. Oh, that's funny. Look at how funny you are. You steal my enchanted book when you... Oh, it's cool. It shouldn't be a problem because it should have just like put the protection back, I assume, right? Yeah, it just disenchanted the book, presumably? I don't know, actually. Did you? I don't know what you did. Either way, we'll have to be careful about that. I should probably, like, maybe I'll blacklist enchanted books. I don't know. I should make sure this thing's off. But there's a reason this is on still, and that is because I want to show you guys something. So first off, I have a ton of experience, again, because I've been letting my farm run. So, like, experience is not an issue. You'll notice these guys are glowing and in the red slot. That's because the enchantment extractor, it looks like, no longer removes enchanted items here. So if I go to take this out, my automation system that I set up last episode is going to take, because it's enchanted, but it's like a cursed enchant, it recognizes it as enchanted, and then like takes it from me, puts it in the enchantment extractor, but the filter on the puller says only pull things that are not enchanted. Well, they're still enchanted, so they're getting stuck in there. So that's a thing that will occasionally happen. Luckily, there's another mod in the pack, Cyclic, that has a void anvil. And if we set that to run, he can just void off the enchantments that are on a piece of armor, including cursed enchants. So maybe OP, maybe broken. Not going to care too much about it. The point being, though, is that I've now got a... hey, how come you're only 49? You should be 50. How are you 49? I had you at 50. Did I do something wrong here? I was almost certain that you were 50 earlier. What happened to your... What happened to your dude? So you're negative 5.5? Why are you so low on Arcana? I put something down wrong. I know I did. Your Arcana's 15, your Arcana's 5, your Arcana's 4. Yeah, you're confusing me a little bit. You know what I could do? I could have sworn this was... I thought I had this at 50, but I must have placed something just wrong. You're 2.5 Eterna. See, all the ones in my inventory are the Arcanas that I was using to, like, you know, do stuff. What I could do... I bet if I removed you, this should work. That gets me to 50 and negative 1.5 Arcana. So that works. That's what I'll do. That's how we'll do that. Okay, cool. So here's the deal. If you want Arcana, do something like this, where I basically, you know, have a lot of soul-touched deep shelves. So they're heavy on Quanta and Eterna, but no Arcana at all. And then stone shells basically reduce your Arcana a whole bunch. Now, if we want to go back to having a lot of Arcana, all I got to do is remove all the stone shelves and pop back on these echoing skulk shells, which add like 15 each. So that's a big boost to Arcana. And then, let's see. We should have... That gets me up to 96 Arcana. That's funny, too. I could have sworn I had 100 Arcana somewhere. I had 100 Arcana with all this, didn't I? I thought I did. there another stone one that I'm not noticing? Nope, that's still there. I had to throw another Draconic, so I used my other Dragon Head to make this doable. That's funny, I could have sworn everything was good and I had like 100, 100, 100, and... But now I'm reversing it. Are there other shelves that I accidentally put away? I could throw down just another soul-touched skulk. It doesn't hurt to have more shelves than you need, right? There you go. Now it's all 100. Does that work? Yeah, that works. So that's what I was trying to get it to the point of was that I could just like remove the like X number of items all at once. So like this wall basically gets removed and then replaced with a bunch of stone shelves, and that'll, as you can see there, take care of what I needed to take care of, right? And then put you there, and that gets me 50 and negative 1.5. Cool? Pretty good, right? So let's look at like the effects of this. So armor, for example, if I look at what we might get, so the power is 150 because our quanta is so high, right? And the rectification. If we look at protection, we'll see it's a common. So there's a 12.7% chance to get protection on this item when we enchant it. Now, if I reverse out my arcanas, okay, and instead go with all the other things that I had here. There we go, 100 Arcana, right? And everything else. Boom. If we look at protection on this guy, now there's a 0.9% chance to get protection. So if you're trying to get protection on your armor, you don't want Arcana. If you're trying to get something very rare like Thorns, you do want Arcana. Because with Arcana, we have Thorns at a 9% chance. So a pretty good chance to get Thorns. Again, if we remove all our Arcana here, okay, what I might do is, if I put you here, is that a problem for our Arcana? I'm thinking no. Right, so we put all these guys back, and now we go here. If we look at Thorns, it's only a 1.59% chance. So, Arcana, you may or may not want it, depending on which enchant you're going for. And that's why I'm showing you how to have different bookshelves and different layout. So that's what you want, right? It's super easy. Just, use the stone shelves and focus more on soul-touched deep shelves. That'll get you a lot of quanta, but as long as your rectification's good, that's not going to hurt nothing. And you should be cool. So there you go. Super, super cool. Now let's go ahead and actually enchant stuff. So there's anvils that we can get that will do stuff. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's just go with a vanilla anvil. No reason to go too crazy with stuff. And I'm gonna put away a lot of this experience, but not too much, okay? And let's make sure that you're not running, right? So redstone mode high means it needs to be on. You should no longer be running, which is a good thing. Let's get things super duper enchanted, right? So now the approach to doing this is really quite awesome. We just throw the bow in there and decide which enchants we want. Makes all arrows infinite. That seems pretty cool. I don't usually like flame, but I do like infinity. Allows the bow to fire normal arrows for free. You must have at least one arrow for this to work. I'm going to lean towards infinity because I rarely carry arrows with me. Now, I'm not going to put it on this bow. What I'm actually going to put it on is this bow. Cool. So this guy actually, he already has infinity and power 4 on him. So I'm just going to disenchant him real quick just to get rid of that. Because I'd like to instead get this thing even better, right? So infinity is what I'm going to stick with. I do want infinity over endless quiver because, like I said, I rarely carry arrows around with me, so having infinity I think is better. That said, will endless quiver make it so that I don't need any arrows at all? That's a good question. Let's test that, right? Apparently that works. So endless quiver is probably overall better, right? Because if you have a nice arrow, like one of these guys, augment spell split, pierce, amplify, right? These arrows are nice to have, and presumably it would use them and not consume them, right? So that's kind of cool. So I'm going to say that because endless quiver doesn't need an actual arrow in your inventory, just like infinity doesn't, and the thunder's bothering me. Then I'm going to stick with Endless Quiver. So let's do that, right? Endless Quiver for sure. Super cool. And then we can see what else we want, right? So we probably want power, and the highest level available is 8, and that's what I'll take, right? That sounds cool. Quick Shot, this triples the speed that your bow draws up to full power. I'll get the full version of that, which is 7 that I have available. Soulbound, Withering, applies Wither to the target. That's pretty cool. Do I want that? I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. Probably couldn't hurt, right? Interesting, max level available is 1. So I only have the Withering 1. How high does that go? Withering may only go up to 1. I'm gonna leave it as is for now. I'm gonna do no Withering, and that's fine. And then what I also want to have is a chest here. Let's put a chest down. And I'm going to throw my Arcana boosting bookshelves in there so that, you know, and I shouldn't need these stone shelves anymore because 7 is the number that I've determined I need to get me to the point where its Arcana is 0 or less. Sweet. So now I should be able to do that and that. And now we have a pretty OP bow. Endless Quiver, power 8, quick shot 7. He should draw super fast. Oh yeah, look at that. I can tap and it's full draw basically on a tap. My only concern is going to be mana now. But don't worry, I've got a solution for all the mana problems we're gonna shortly have. All right, so now let's take a look at our sword, right? What kind of cool OP enchants can we get for our sword? Good question. Beheading, I don't think we need that. Capturing, that might be cool to have, but let me get the other ones first that I know I want. Chance to disarm an opponent, throws an ender pearl with your sword, consuming durability. Cooldown increases with level. Increases experience drops from killing and mining. I mean, I don't feel like I need experience, right? Like, there's a stupid amount of experience coming in here. There's absolutely no need to boost that. So I'm not going to bother, right? I don't think I need to. I never like Fire Aspect, mostly because when I kill Endermen, it lights them on fire and they start teleporting all over the place. That's like the main reason I don't like Fire Aspect. This will convert drops into experience. Again, not a thing I really need. Leeches life points from your target on attack and even more on kill. That does sound kind of cool. Let's get... remember, shift click to max out which level you get. Life Mending is the one that heals using stuff. I definitely want Looting, and that's going to be at 7 now. That's cool. Magnet, no. Nature's Mend, no. Mobs killed may roll their loot tables twice. Definitely. That sounds cool. Sharpness, for sure, and we want the 9 on that. That's going to be so OP. I don't need the soul stuff yet, but maybe at some point we will get that. Sweeping Edge. I usually skip Soulbound. I know what it did. I don't think I need it. Teleportation. Sweeping Edge is cool. Increases the damage of sweeping attacks, but meh. Unbreaking. Inflicts poison. Extra XP from mobs and drops. Okay. I don't think I need too much of those. And I'll throw Capturing on there just for fun. And that should be cool. So let's do, you know, this. Man, that eats a lot of experience, but that's okay. 15. This is a time when you're going to want to be a little bit close with your experience levels, because like 28 levels when you're at level 100 is probably a bit wasteful. 21. So be a little bit conservative with it, but don't go crazy, especially if you have the amount of experience that I have. But hey, look at this now. Capturing, Sharpness, Looting, Scavenger, Life Leech. That's the list of stuff I said I was going to get, right? Not too shabby. So that's a really good bow. So like offensively, I'm in good shape now. Let's go defensively. So let's start. I'm just going to like go top down, right, for armor. So let's look at the Arcanist's hat and the top tier stuff we can get there. So I probably want one of each type of protection. So I'm going to say I want blast protection for sure. Because that's going to help with explosion-y stuff like the Wither that I was running into before. Block Reach, for whatever reason, my brain doesn't like that. So I'm going to skip that one. Fire Protection we'll put on something else. Chance to apply negative status effects to enemy when hit. Chance does not stack with multiple enchanted. That's kind of cool. Slows attackers. I like the idea of that. So Icy Thorns. Let's do that one. Life Mending, Magnet. Mana Boost increases the maximum mana of the player. Want. Okay. Mana Regen. Want. You can put both of them on, I think. Multi-Jump. Meh. Nature's Mend, projectile protection, protection, repellent. No, I don't want that. Breathe longer underwater. Meh. Soulbound. Prevents knockback. Eh. Thorns and Icy Thorns are, you know, going to be... you don't want both. You can't have both. Mutually exclusive. So we'll do that. Then you need 10. Like I said, you don't have to be perfect. Oh, which one was that? What did I just put away? Mana something, probably? Yeah, mana something, probably. So I've got regen, I want boost. Yeah, I clicked on the wrong dude. And then finally 14 for that. So that should give me a pretty significant boost to my mana, and that's going to be cool. All right, for armor, I'm going to go regular protection on this bad boy. So let's see what other cool stuff we can get on armor. I don't know about Berserker's Fury. I don't think I need that. Block Reach, no. Icy Thorns, we already have, right? Life Mending, Magnet, Mana Boost, 7. Mana Regen, 7. I want 7 for both if I'm going to get it. Nature's Mend, regular protection. What's that? Melee attackers may find themselves much further away. Yeah, I don't need that. Soulbound, Steady Body, and regular Thorns. That should be cool, right? And this armor repairs with mana, so I'm going to skip the whole auto repair bit. Cool. But as you can see, it's a good idea to be a little bit smart about how you do your mana or experience. Shouldn't be a big deal. Shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, so that's protection, blast protection. Let's do fire protection on this one. Can't hurt. Even though I kind of already have like fire immunity, don't I? So let's not do fire protection, right? Let's do prevents killing blows at the cost of experience. I do like Last Stand. I'm gonna throw that one on there. That sounds cool. That's all the Last Stand I have, too, I think, but that's okay. Mana Boost, 7. Mana Regen, 7. Good, we have enough still. Multi-Jump, Nature's Mend. How about Projectile Protection? That sounds like a good one. We'll do that. Step Height I don't need. Traveler protects against exploration hazards. Oh, no, I don't care about that. Sweet. I'm just curious about like some of these enchants and what they are, because there's going to be enchants in here that I've never seen before. I'm sure. And really, really good and powerful stuff. So 8, 10, and 17. Okay, so that looks good, right? Last Stand, mana boosts, and projectile protection. And now let's see what kind of options we have for boots. So increases movement speed while underwater. That sounds pretty cool, right? I think so. I haven't seen the one that makes it so that when you're flying, your mining speed doesn't get hurt. Like, you know, reduce mining speed while flying thing. I always like that one if it's in the pack, but I guess I never know which mod added that. There was one mod at some point that made that a thing, and it was cool. Life Mending, Magnet, Mana Boost. Did I still get... I get a 6 out of that, and we're out of it. What I might do is try and get a little bit more Mana Boost. This one I can get 7 for. That's cool. And we have a little bit more Mana Regen left. But Mana Boost I need... well, actually, it says I can get... That's interesting. We don't have enough points. That's what it is. Okay, so I need a little bit more of a Mana Boost. Multi-Jump, Nature's Mend... Projectile protection, no. I just want regular protection, I think, on this one. Right? Repellent, Soulbound, Stable Footing. Negates the mining speed penalty. There we go. That's what I want. Stable Footing. That's what I want. That's what I wanted. Stable Footing. I was just talking about it and we found it. How cool is that? So that's neat. What I'm going to do, though, is try to get Mana Boost going here. So I'm just going to have to do this, right? And I'm going to do this a little bit manually because I don't want it taking away. So what are the chances, by the way? I don't want it removing any of this stuff at this point, right? If I ever decide I want to automate with this again, I will like hide all my stuff in a bag or something. But mana boost, what are my chances here? It's uncommon, so not terrible. So I'm gonna leave the enchanting table the way it is, because I think if I flipped it to Arcana, it would be less likely. So there's a mana boost, right? I saw mana boost sneak in there. Mana boost. I can get 7. Sweet. There we go. All right, now let's enchant it all. Let's not do it at level this, though. Yeah, that would have been exceedingly wasteful. $22. Perfect. Sweet. Depth Strider, movement speed underwater. Stable footing, negates the mining speed penalty flying. Love that one. And some really good protection, mana boost, and mana regen. Let's go outside and try all our new ridiculous stuff. Oh good, it's getting to be dark out. I think. Is it going up? Yes, the moon is going up, which means we should have some darkness happening soon. That's pretty cool. So, first off, how fast can I like rapid fire this without being too much of a problem on my mana? Not bad. We can definitely get a lot of shots out, right? And do really nicely. And I should be able to like one-shot most things, I would expect. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Now watch this. You ready? This should be awesome too. Let's go 11 beef. 5 beef. Nice. Dude, did I just get like 14 beef from that? That was ridiculous. So good, right? How cool. I think I'm quite happy. I think I'm quite pleased with this whole setup. Between the looting and the like all the so good. So good. The only thing I didn't do is a pickaxe, right? I didn't do much with my pickaxe because like I don't really mine manually, and when I do mine manually, it's with my laser. So that said, I might want to set up some kind of automation. So let's see if there's like let's see if there's something cool pickaxe wise that would have like no durability on it. Something that's never gonna run out of durability. When in main hand, right-click the box to summon void runes in a fan shape? What's that? Cataclysm mod? I want to look at this Cataclysm mod at some point. Because I have no idea what it's about, but it looks pretty cool. I keep seeing it, and I'm like, ooh, I should check that out at some point. What do we have that might be, like, infinity durability? I'm just flipping through here. Soul Strider, Spirit Attune, Infused... That's stuff from occultism. That's from rats. That's the Aether. This is some Twilight stuff. Tropicraft has a few. I'd really like something with like infinite durability kind of deal. Let me flip through these with tooltips shown and see like what kind of durability. Doesn't it tell me what durability it has? I guess it doesn't, does it? Might not be a thing anymore. All right, let me come back in a sec, and I'll figure out what we're going to pick for a pickaxe that might not ever break. So I'm going to try, I'm not sure if this is unlimited durability. I want to try it, and if it isn't, then I'm going to like maybe go into a creative thing and see what I can figure out. How much is this per? It's not telling me. It's a number. I think it's 3 slime balls, because that's what I think I put in. It's kind of working. I don't know. I'm not questioning my own sanity. Maybe it's 1 slime ball per craft. Maybe it just uses as many slime balls as you put in there. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, I think it might just... I don't know. It's a number. It's a number that I don't have an answer for. Cyclic's a cool mod, but some of the UIs are sometimes a little bit confusing to understand. But there's crystallized obsidian. It's a very nice item from Cyclic. Did you, like, fin it? Like, what are you doing? I'm now confused. Do you need more? You're also not moving. What's happening? What's happening? I'm very confused. Also, you seem to have magma stuck in you somehow. Click to reset. I'm clicking. But also, you're being weird. Oh, you have to be over there. Maybe it's 500 that I need? That might be it. And then it used it? Okay, I guess 500 is the number you need. Okay, cool. So this stuff can, by the way, be used for a bunch of cool things. Some nifty charms and some nifty items. It's like the end tier version of Cyclic's stuff. It's like the most powerful items from Cyclic are going to be using this as a resource. But let's see if this crystal pickaxe, for some reason I feel like it had infinite durability. Am I remembering that right? No, I'm not. So I guess I'm wrong. Though we could repair it, right? We could, because there's a repair anvil that's like a powered diamond anvil that uses one of those. So if I threw, let me turn all these guys into this thing, right? And you just go a little bit faster for me. Just a smidge. Smidge faster. The powered diamond anvil could play a role here, right? Because this dude, if given power, boop, can repair things, right? Always on. Pretty cool. So nice little repair gadget there. And then we have a couple crystallized obsidian for future use. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, right? Let me go do this. Let me throw this guy in here and see what we can get. I don't want auto smelt. Ores may be found when mining stone. Nah, I don't think that's necessary. Increases mining speed, maybe. Oh, that seems like it might be fun. Excavate. Harvest the whole vein. Nah, I don't think we need that. Increases experience drops. No. Life mending, magnet, nature's mend, silk touch. Where's fortune? Am I crazy, or is there no fortune on? Where's fortune? Do we not have any fortune? How do we not have fortune? I've been enchanting diamond pickaxes. You get me fortune, right? Yeah, fortune. It's rare, but I did a whole bunch of enchants using. So that was 3-point-something%. So if I swap these out with these guys, that should be 100% Arcana now. Your fortune will be also rare still at 5%. So I guess I might just need to run it through a few times. Maybe I just didn't do it enough, and we just didn't get lucky. That's the only thought that I could have. So let's do that, and then I'm just gonna boop boop. I'm not even gonna look, right? Like I'm just gonna do it, and hopefully we get fortune. I got silk touch, so I assume I didn't get fortune, right? Boop boop. Got silk touch again. And it's funny because that time it took life mending off. I saw life mending on there and it took it off. So sometimes life mending comes off and sometimes it doesn't. Any chance we had fortune yet? Nope, just stable footing. Huh. All right, let me do this off camera because that's going to just be repetitive until I get it. So I will be back hopefully soon. Hey, I see fortune. I'm going to assume that fortune 7 is the best fortune I can get. I don't know for sure. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing it in here. So, I mean, it says fortune 3 and that's all it's shown. So that's obviously not true. But hey, that one did give me a curse and now I can just, yeah. See you, bye. All right, so now I've got efficiency and fortune. That's really all I think I want, right? Fortune 7, and we're cool. Magnet, silk touch, no. Teleportation, yeah, okay, cool. Unbreaking might be cool. Can't hurt to throw that on there. All right, let's put away some levels, and then we can do you. sweet. So unbreaking, fortune, efficiency. Not bad. So that means you should break things very, very quickly. So now what I'm going to do is get some mining at the Silk Touch level. Let's go get some Silk Touched resources. Does that sound cool? And then we're going to try to mine them using this pick and see how it goes. Okay, so I just grabbed a whole bunch of random ores. Let's try it out, right? So I'm going to start with diamonds and just see like what kind of ridiculousness we get here, right? So if I harvest you with diamond, I got 8. That is not bad. I got 1. That is not great, right? RNG giveth and RNG taketh away, right? But it looks like we're at best getting 8. What's the math on fortune? I never even knew, but like I assume it's something. But hey, that's pretty good, right? So if we set up like some kind of user, I think Cyclic has one, doesn't it? Cyclic have a user? Item user. Autonomous right-click activation. Can you do left-click? I know there's something in here that I saw that could do left-click. Requires redstone. Hit, attack, target, left-click. Yeah, block interactions only. Tick delay. Let's make it like 5. Always on. And then I give you the tool. Okay. Do I need to make you a 1? It's like he's hitting it and then like not hitting it enough. Yeah, it's like he's click off, click off, click off, click off, and it's not fast enough to break it. It's a little bit of a bummer. A little bit of a bummer. Let's see if there's another left click tool that we can do. Gas lift. No, I want left. Left clicky. Who's a block that can left click things for me? There's got to be somebody, right? Let me find it, and we'll be back. This might work. The miner from Cyclic. That could be cool. Is there a breaker? Material growth right now. I think the miner from Cyclic might be where I want to be. Blocks, breaks blocks placed in front of it. Industrial foregoing also has a block breaker. Let's try... There's also a breaker module from modular routers. That could be cool too. There's also a breaker upgrade from pedestals. I bet any one of these would do. Let's start with the Cyclic block breaker. That has a lot of recipes to it. U plus U plus a couple of U. And a dispenser. My goodness. Does it have to be mossy cobble? I guess it does. Annoying. You know what? That's right. We could do it this way, didn't we? I guess I have two dudes here. There you go. And now we have all the mossy cobble in the world. Aha. And then you go away. All right, breaker. Maybe you accept the pickaxe. If not, we'll try the miner. Nah, he just breaks. There's no slot to put a pickaxe in there, so I know that's not going to work. So miner could do it from Cyclic. We could try that guy. Mine's in a configurable area in front of the thing. And that says, see block state data card. Do I need that? Or can you just mine? Height, 0. Like literally 1 by 1. I just want you to break the block in front of it. Yeah, break that block. That's all there is to it. Requires redstone, always on. If I give you this tool and a little bit of power... See, I knew I made a flux point. Oh, hello. That works. That works. Right? So then we do something like this. You ready? Placer. Block placer. That should be simple enough too. And this is just like proof of concept for where we're going to be. Right? Do you need power? You do not. Always on. that's pretty cool. Now, why did you stop working? It's an exceptional question. Why did you stop working? Ah, don't do that. Why did you all of a sudden stop working? What just happened? Item user. Why are you being weird? Did I break my game? Something broke. I don't know what's going on now, but something's weird. That is super weird. Something is weird. I broke something. What did I break? Anybody? I know we got a lot of redstone, so that was cool. We didn't quite finish. Because there's more redstone in there? Or did we finish? Did the last one get derped up? I don't know. So the miner's working the way I want it to. I might want a different placer to happen. But why are you not... Oh, hello. I right-clicked it and it disappeared. Okay, that's cool. That wasn't weird at all. I think there was some kind of, like, weirdness. I don't know which one it was that was causing the weirdness, if it was the placer or the miner. But yeah, that's a thing that we'll probably want to... Maybe we'll use a different block placer and see if it still does it. You know, we could use this guy. He might need power, but that's okay. I think he's not as fast, though, if I remember correctly. Yeah, see, he's super slow. I don't want that one. I'd like it to be you. Right? And then if we did, like, iron ore. That was okay. I mean, it's kind of behaving okay. Yeah, it was just being weird for a sec. We'll have to keep an eye on it. I think it was some kind of weird desync. That's what I'm leaning towards right now. But hey, that's cool, right? And then what we could do is we could have a thing that like detects when you get to a certain durability level, pull it out, repair it, and put it back in. We could absolutely set up that automation. Maybe we'll do that next episode. How about for now, wrapping up point? Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time, and we'll look into doing this. So this is like way more fortune than I would be able to get on my mining gadget, right? So rather than mining with fortune on my gadget, I'll mine with self-touch on my gadget and automate a really efficient, like, fortune 7 pickaxe. Cool? All right, for now, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.